A second down throw for Prescott. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mark Barron. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Intended that time for Cooper. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Brady to throw on second down. He'll throw underneath for Gurley. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Shotgun now for Brady. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jalen Smith able to get him for a loss of about 3.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
Now Brady throwing on second down. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. David Irving in there to get him, and this pass rush strong now. That sacks on back-to-back plays. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. From the gun, it's Brady. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
A first down carry by Elliott. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Second down, Prescott. Flush to his right. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. Again to Elliott. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 26.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott eluding the pressure right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And his kick is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive. But that seems a little devil-may-care there, doesn't it? They gave up 3 points, but how about them coming right back and putting themselves in a position to get points of their own?
So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Cost them.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Wait a second. They did not accept that after the incompletion. Your look is just as puzzled as mine.
I got nothing for you here. You have to take that penalty, don't you?
It's free yards. First down, Prescott. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Samson Ebukam able to get in and run him down for a loss of 14. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
46.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. He got him a big chunk of that yardage back, but even with that effort, it'll still be 3rd and long.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A good pickup there at 22.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
They'll pitch it out to Elliott. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Prescott now on 2nd down. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
I'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Prescott from the gun. Looking deep for Elliott. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that'll make it 6-0 here in the first. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, L.A. Marquise Goodwin with what they'll score a 106-yard return. And the Rams have tied the game with the extra point to come. Zerline connects on the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's into the clear. The 20, 10, 5. And he takes it all the way, but there is a flag down, so hold the celebration. This one's coming back. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going. They take over 1st and 10 in excellent field position here. On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Steps away to his left. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Now a carry for the big fella. This is Jameis Olawale. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. And he'll be brought down with the 1st down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, Elliott. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. They'll try to sweep with Elliott. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Now they'll give it to the fullback, Olawale. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And there's the pickup you want on first down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on first down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. On second down, here's Smith. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Now they'll let Olawale have a crack at it. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defensive coordinator.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Would have put him in the lead, but hold that thought.
Yeah, the celebration had to stop, didn't it? Because now you're on a real uptick. You're in the lead. Instead, you're still behind. Have to find a way to regroup.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott dancing to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Rod Smith, the intended target. And it'll bring up third down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Oh, it's 6, maybe 7, but now they're left with 4th down and goal.
They might think about going for it here, but it's still just the second quarter. Take the 3 points, tell the defense you believe in them, and let them get the ball back for you.
And this one is right through. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
On second down, here's Brady. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Now Brady. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Give him 35 yards there on the third down conversion. On first down, Brady. Over the middle, and he's got Goodwin complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 1:57 to go in this first half. We'll be back with more in the NFC title bout after this.
Start fast, fellas! Start fast! Kick it, boys!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the agility got him a few extra before he's taken down right at the 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Todd Gurley, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are in for 6. Zerline good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Flush to his right. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Here we go, 47, 47. 46. 46.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Here we go. 48. Here we go, 47. Got it. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice...
Oh, Prescott stripped, and the Rams have got it back. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Tyrone Crawford. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's Brady. And that one goes goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays. Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Like 20! Like 20! 29! Alpha!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Brady. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth. Now a play fake here on first down. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Brady. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be from 49 yards out. So we've reached halftime. Who will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl? 2 more quarters to go. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field. For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Anthony Brown. Oh, what a juke into space. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's a tough spot as a quarterback, Charles. You want to get rid of it, but you see what can happen when you do try to get rid of it with pressure. Yeah, and how about the pressure coming without them having to blitz? That's when you know things are clicking for your defense, and the end result, they end up gaining 6 points. And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for 2.
Over here. Right there. Hey, we're going right there.
They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6, we'll see how they attack this drive. And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in. But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem. Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest. A big run there by Gurley. Give him 42 yards on the ground. So Gurley gashes the defense. A lot of people say, do you take running backs early first round? Do you want them that high? Surely you're happy you took Todd Gurley that early.
Without a doubt, Dr. Seuss. I love the way that got done by you. But even better, it's fun to watch Todd Gurley run the football. He is electrifying.
I want you to know that I did not mean to do that, by the way. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good gain. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's Brady to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Marquise Goodwin, a touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air. And the Rams add on to their lead. And he's... The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They go play action here on first down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
46, 46. Switch. Here we go, 46. Gun. 26.
A second down throw for Prescott. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Then we're going to 53.
Now Prescott. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And it is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Down 2 scores. I guess they felt like they needed to go for it. They must have thought they had a play to dial up that they could get it. Well, it didn't work out.
They must have thought, as you pointed out, they had a play, and they were probably looking at the number of possessions that they thought were left in the game. And down 2 scores, they must have felt like they couldn't risk not taking a shot here and giving up that chance.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Alpha. 29. Alpha. 380.
Brady now on 1st down. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Brandon. Tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. If you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes,
bye-bye.
Hey, I like that. You running that error, that confused the AI shit. Now I'm finna start nano on your ass. I seen both of them play that little cross route play. That's that little confused the AI. I'm finna nano the hell out you now.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard
Oh, I'm finna do it. Trust me. I got you. I know what to do to you. Run the ball. I know how to nano that too and stop and kill that too. I'll show you. Tell you, boy. You niggas do everything y'all can, boy.
Caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for it. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain.
Show you something I
so
forgot.
now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that
something.
confidence.
I know how to beat that.
Go from the 23-yard line
You
on
run
second
him.
and 10.
There you go. Alright, there we go.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's
There we
Prescott.
go. Come on!
Rifles one incomplete.
Ah, trust me. That was my fault. I moved out the pocket. I knew what to do to that.
Gotta be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Prescott on play action. Rolling to his left.
Told you, dumb ass.
Sideline, it's complete. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be.
Hey, the next league we make, bro, we need to stop that editing shit, dog. So that nigga editing his men where you don't know who is who. Yeah, you niggas, you changing your receivers up, putting them at little numbers where you can confuse, where you can disguise them niggas. Then you got. Then I see you. Then I'm trying to see who had the 49ers. Them niggas gave you good one. And then and the rest of them pass receivers, Richard Sherman, all them niggas.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43.
And who you give for Richard Sherman?
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Got some real estate inside the 30 and down to the 27-yard line. Another nice
I'm just gonna
gain,
try to get on defense.
there,
Gonna show you.
down again.
I told you, boy, you and Rose, y'all run that confused AI shit. I'll show you how to kill that bullshit.
Steps away.
Nope.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards, a good run there. Now 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run getting it. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keeps your assignments. Let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for 2.
Come on, man. Take that bitch at man to man.
They're going to try and run. And he'll get in for the 2 points as that'll cut the lead down from 11 to 9. So the lead is now dwindled to 9 as the kick here is away.
Nano time, boy. Show you how to come through the undetected.
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Run it.
Now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
This will go for 5 up to the 33.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown.
Oh, I didn't do it that time.
Marquise Goodwin saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Rams add on to their lead.
That's that little slot play you got. Put Goodwin in the slot.
That's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
Yeah, you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Hello. Hello. Where's your food?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
All right, dude.
And they're going to stop it short of the 20 with a penalty flag down. And what's the call here? Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Play action now. Prescott.
Yeah,
There he goes on the pressure
Wasn't even trying
from the Rams defense. Dante Fowler in there to bring it down for a loss of 7.
Bro, fuck you freeze,
Off the
nigga.
play fake, Prescott. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
This nigga right.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up near the 34. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 43 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Brady now on 1st down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete, and now 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Uh-oh, what? Uh-oh, what? He ain't going nowhere. You thought he was gone? I already said, I knew that's what that was. All that shit is out there, that link I told them niggas to go look at. They glimpse the AI, them runs, your pass plays, all that shit. No, I'm not tripping.
Now Brady. just
Oh, you do it too. You did it too. I caught you doing it. It was like 3 plays you did. Confused they are.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw.
Nah, you didn't confuse me.
If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
Come on, man. Oh,
He'll get it up the middle.
nah, this shit ain't working.
About a yard there as he
Shit ain't
takes it from
working.
the 9 to the 8.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness.
Yeah, next league, we ain't doing that. We gonna stop that that bullshit. It's gonna be straight per game.
Themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Tyrone Crawford in there to drop it for his 2nd sack now here tonight.
Yeah, I'm not. Ain't no editing.
And Zerline's kick is good. And that will push this lead.
I see. Yeah, I see what you were doing. I see what you did when you had the last team that me and you played. You edit all them niggas and change their numbers where you can't catch on to who your receiver, your slot receivers, and all that.
He's across the 35-yard line.
It's a good camouflage, but it ain't good enough.
The Cowboys now working their way back onto the field.
Them niggas gave you an ultimate team, boy. They helped you, boy.
That next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
Nah, niggas gave you an ultimate. Yeah, niggas gave you an ultimate defense and offense.
Man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's
There ain't no way them niggas. There ain't no hell nah. Boy, I go look at your boy. I can go pull your whole roster up, nigga. There ain't no way in the world. There ain't no way in the world, yo. Them niggas traded you. They traded you that bullshit for them niggas.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm gonna try and be simple this time. It's succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt.
Hell no.
They've tried, but nothing is ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
And he'll find Everett there, complete. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
These niggas hip. I know them. I ain't tripping. I know what I'm gonna do.
I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to run.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Elite 40.
Goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal.
Eat that every day. BJ
No.
There
we go.
Shotgun now.
every day, I cook me some chicken breast and rice. Well, some bacon breast, chicken breast.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Rams take advantage of the turnover to put up 6. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the decision
Who lead this right here?
point winds up successful.
What?
Hey, who lead?
You trying to play Fortnite, Tosh?
Oh, okay. Yeah, them niggas get that nigga. They get that nigga an ultimate team, man. But I'm finna watch what I'm finna go do.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word.
Yeah, I'm finna go do some. I'm finna go pull some bullshit too.
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last
Oh, I gave you. Oh, I'm giving you that. I ain't even playing it no more.
Hey, BG. What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept
really root you.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
It'd be fine, ain't
I'm just doing the same play over and over. You can. You can what you call it? Force your do the run commit. Cause I ain't gonna keep running. Yeah, nah, I got 2 clock on. I ain't worried about that. But I'm finna go make some trades with my son now. I get some speed over here. I'll show you. 2 can play that game, boy. Hey, 2 can play that game, boy. I'll show you. Hey, it is what it is. Show y'all this boy offense, boy.
Like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play. And
he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
I had some open on that play. I just went on and took the sack. I didn't want to throw it. It's just a waste of time. That's all it is. If you know what I'm doing, I'm just chewing up the clock. That's all I'm doing.
Back with more in the NFC Championship game after this.
You won't get the ball back no more.
You
can hang it up.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They're at 50%. 4th.
Oh, I see. Hey, and I see you can't. I see you have a whole. What the fuck? That nigga went the wrong way. Sorry, he ain't going nowhere. But I see you have trouble against your own defense.
Well, this defensive pressure's been constant all game long.
This nigga went the wrong way.
And now they'll tack on an interception.
This nigga went up and cut to the right. Supposed to go to the left.
Out of hand.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Brady gonna look to throw. Throw left side, caught by Goodwin. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
I think that was a pretty good read right there. They caught him in zone defense and went to the hitch. And because they're in zone, that creates a natural space.
What you said the name of that shit is, Pop?
Able to get it to him quickly and let him
What you
get
said the name of that shit
They
is?
call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now.
We got to pay for it?
The Rams on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. On play action, it's Brady.
Go it to him.
Wide open receiver complete.
Nope.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
That shit was on that was on what's her name? Xbox. I mean Sega Genesis.
Now it's Brady. The quick slant caught.
Yeah,
they go into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, Charles, fans around here, they were already talking Super Bowl.
You talking about on that Genesis?
You just can't look past anybody in this league, especially this deep in the playoffs.
You would think that every year that message would sink in, and it feels like every
What, Golden
year we
X?
see something like this, especially the way they're handling it. All right, you didn't expect this part to happen, but when you're playing this deep in the playoffs,
Oh, okay.
every team's dangerous.
Short kick.
Do they have Fanny Dreads on here?
And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today, but if nothing else,